Have you ever thought about a story where your kid isn't just listening along, but they're actually the star of the show? A story that's built just for them, for their personality, their mood, even the lessons they're learning right now. Well, that's exactly the idea behind an AI platform we're diving into today. It's called fictionifAI, and it's trying to make that a reality for every family.
I mean, this quote from a parent just says it all, doesn't it? It's that magical moment of connection when a story stops being just a story and becomes theirs. Creating that little spark is really what fictionify is all about.
And here's a peek at what you get at the end. You've got these gorgeous illustrated pages, but with a really cool modern twist. See that QR code? You just scan it with your phone, and boom, the story comes to life as a digital flipbook or even an audiobook. It's this perfect blend of that classic, cozy storytime feel with the tech we use every day. So let's break it down. What is fictionify, really? At its heart, it's an AI platform with a really clear goal: to give parents and teachers the power to be storytellers. But, and this is important, it's about more than just a fun little adventure. It's about using these custom stories to actually help a child's emotional development. Okay, that all sounds fantastic in theory, but how does it actually happen, right? How do you go from a little idea in your head to a finished, illustrated, narrated story? Let's walk through it. The whole thing really comes down to these 5 simple steps. You start by building a profile for your child, then you get to design the characters, you generate the story, share it, and then, and we're going to get into this, you can even get it published on Amazon. It all starts with this incredible level of personalization. And I mean, we're going way beyond just putting in a name. You can add their age, their current mood, different personality traits. But check this out. You can also add really important things like recent milestones they've hit, or even accommodations for specific needs like sensory issues. It makes the story a true reflection of their world. Next up, you build your cast. This could be anybody, a brave knight, a talking squirrel, or hey, even someone from real life. You can give them a unique description, shape their personality, and you can even upload a picture to guide the AI's illustration. So yeah, you can finally make your family dog the hero of their very own adventure. All right, step 3 is where the magic really kicks in. After you pick your characters, you choose the story's main theme. And this is the game changer. These aren't just genres like fantasy or sci-fi. They are deep psychological themes like social emotional learning, building confidence, or diversity awareness. You're literally building a story with a purpose. After that, you just pick a narrative style, a voice for the audiobook, and you let the AI do its thing.
So, you've created this amazing story. You love it, you can download it, share it with family, but Fictionify has this other feature that just takes everything to a completely different level. It gives parents and educators the tools to become actual published authors.
They have this thing called the Creator Kit, and what it does is automatically package everything you need to publish your book on Amazon KDP. And I'm not just talking about the story file. We're talking perfectly formatted files for Kindle and for a paperback version, high-res covers, and even all that metadata, the blurb, the keywords, that helps people actually find your book on Amazon. And here's what that looks like. The system spits out these professional-looking mock-ups of your book cover for both the digital and the print versions. This is what really turns a fun little personal project into a polished product that's ready for a global audience. So what's the bottom line here? It's simple. You are the author. Your name is the one that goes on the cover, and their policy is super clear. You keep the royalties from any sales you make on Amazon. Fictionify gives you the tools, but the credit and the cash are all yours. Okay, becoming a published author with just a click sounds almost too good to be true. And whenever you're dealing with AI content and commercial rights, you know what's coming, right? We got to look at the fine print. So the licensing is actually broken down into 2 very clear paths. With the standard plans, everything you make is for personal use. It's perfect for sharing with grandma and grandpa, but you can't sell it. But if you buy the creator kit for a story, that grants you the commercial license to publish and sell that specific book on Amazon. And this is the single most important rule you need to remember. The Fictionify wall is their public showcase where users can share stories for free. If you decide to post your story there, you lose the right to sell that same story on Amazon. So it's one or the other. You can make it free for everyone on their site, or you can sell it commercially for yourself. All right, beyond copyright, there's the other big question that pops up, especially when you're putting in details about your kid. What happens to all that personal data? So I dug into their privacy policy, and a few key things really stand out. First, they say they're COPPA compliant, which basically means the service is for adults, not kids. Second, they do collect your data to make the stories, but, and this is super important to know, they also use that info to train and improve their AI models. And finally, the good news, they are very explicit that they do not sell your personal information to anyone. So, when you put it all together, the deep personalization, the focus on emotional learning, this direct path to becoming a published author, it really makes you step back and think about the bigger picture here. And it leaves us with this really fascinating question, right? A platform like fictionifAI gives anyone the power to create and publish, and it kind of blurs the lines between being a parent, an author, and an AI collaborator. It's an incredible new tool for creativity for sure, and it forces us all to ask, in the age of AI, what does it really mean to be an author?